What's going on, guys? Jose here at the First Round By podcast, accompanied by my boy here, Mr. Sossman.
What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about our insanely early Super Bowl predictions.
Wait. I wouldn't necessarily say insanely early. Well, would you? We're a month away from kickoff.
It's a month away from kickoff, but we haven't even gotten through training camp yet, so I think that this is a little bit insanely early.
Okay, with our insanely early Super Bowl 2022.
That's right.
I'm
pretty excited about it too. And actually, I wasn't even thinking about what my prediction would be. Do you already have a prediction?
Man, I mean, based off of the way last season ended, first of all, you can never rule out Patrick Mahomes. Second of all, you can never rule out Tom Brady.
I know. Man, both those guys are just on like another level. Well, yeah, you have to give it to them because I mean, Tom Brady's been doing this for what, 20 years?
I think he's entering his 22nd season or 21st season.
That's just nuts to me.
But here's
hats
the thing.
off to him.
The Chiefs, man, and the freaking Bucks, they both got hell of an offense. So it all comes down to who's got the better defense.
Yep, and Patrick Mahomes was hurt for a lot of that because he went out whenever they were going against I can't even remember who they were playing against.
You talking about this last year?
Yeah.
Or you talking about whenever his knee got screwed up?
He didn't finish the game in the to go to the AFC title game, or was it the AFC title game that he didn't finish?
Honestly, man, I can't even remember.
Yeah, because one of the better backup QBs in the league, Mr. Chad Henne.
Was that last year?
That was this last year.
Man, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was crazy too because, oh yeah, it was against the Browns. It was against the Browns to go to the AFC title game.
Okay, because I remember people were like rooting for like Baker Mayfield and the Browns to win it all.
Yeah,
I'm starting to remember now.
Yeah, because I remember because I was watching a YouTube video the other day of because I forgot it too. It was like 4th and 1, and Chad Henne completed a pass to Tyreek Hill out in the flat. Nobody was guarding him, and
of course
he got the first down, and everybody was freaking out because that was like literally the Browns' only chance at getting to a Super Bowl was because Pat Mahomes wasn't playing. So, but I think I would say honestly right now.
Well, let's start off with this. Give me your AFC.
My AFC. I think all things considered right now in training camp and everything, I would probably go ahead and say I actually have two different ones. I would say that in the AFC, the two top competitors would probably be, I would say the Chiefs, obviously, and honestly, probably the Titans. I think the Titans have a very, very good chance of getting there, especially if their defense plays as well as it's been showing in training camp. Now, a lot of stuff can happen, a lot of injuries possible, and a lot of stuff could happen throughout this year. But my early prediction is going to be Chiefs and Titans in the AFC title game. What about you?
That's a solid prediction, man. Like I said, you can't ever go wrong with the Chiefs unless like something really unfortunate happens with like Mahomes or heck, even if like Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce goes out, they still have a bunch of offensive power, and as long as Patrick Mahomes is under center, you can't rule those guys out.
Absolutely.
But I don't know, man. I like the Titans and the Chiefs. Who else do we got in the AFC?
The Bills are also really good.
That's right. The Bills are looking really good.
The only reason why I didn't choose the Bills is just because, and it's not even a bias thing, because I'm being completely unbiased when it comes to all this. I just still don't completely trust Josh Allen yet, and it usually starts and ends with the quarterback.
Well, you know what, man? I think I agree with you. Titans, Chiefs, AFC title game in my opinion, with the Chiefs advancing.
I agree too, because like I said, I'm a big Titans fan, but as of right now, I think that we would be able to slow the game down quite a bit. But I think in the end, it would be kind of a repeat of 2 years ago whenever the Titans went to a repeat of the AFC title game from 2 years ago. I think that the Chiefs would end up advancing. Now, over to the
weren't the Titans beating the Chiefs for
Yeah, we were up like I think we were up by 14
something
points,
like that, right?
something along those
Right, right,
lines,
right.
and then um I think that what ended up happening was for sure Mike Vrabel decided to go conservative on the game plan, decided to for whatever reason against the best offense in the league, he decided to go ahead and just go conservative, start just running Derrick Henry instead of like because our aerial attack was working out really well. Like they couldn't stop AJ Brown, but we all know how that ended up going. Right before the half ended, Mahomes got into the end zone with some piss poor tackling from the Titans. So remember watching that and being so upset because that I felt like if we got past the Chiefs, that was going to be our year.
Hmm.
We were going to win the Super Bowl, but I was going to spend a lot of money because I was going to go to the Super Bowl.
So moving on to the NFC,
Yes.
what are your predictions? NFC title game.
Now with the NFC, man, that one's going to be kind of tough for me. I want to say honestly, it's probably going to be the Bucks again, just because the Bucks are that good. I would say that they would probably be going against, depending on how things fall. I could see either the Packers, because I mean Aaron Rodgers is coming back, so I could see the Packers going, or maybe even the Vikings.
Oof. Man, I like the Vikings, but I don't like Kirk Cousins. I don't dislike Kirk Cousins, but I don't
I
think
just think
he
he's
can
such a
lead a
middle of the
team.
road quarterback.
He's weird, man. He either has like a really good game or he doesn't have a good game.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
exactly,
he's either really
exactly.
good, like he either throws 4 touchdowns, 300 plus yards, rushes for like I don't know 60 yards,
Right.
or he either like throws 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, and like throws for 200 yards.
Well,
I don't know.
and what's crazy about it too is that defense is actually pretty good. And they've got, of course, we talked about in the last episode, Dalvin Cook.
Mm-hmm.
Dalvin Cook is great, and then they've got Adam Thielen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
And
because
Justin Jefferson.
yep, and Justin Jefferson. Yeah, they got a lot of firepower, but again, starts ends with that quarterback, and I don't know how much I trust him, but I think that they could possibly get into that NFC title game.
I think they can get into the playoffs for sure. But as far as the title game, I mean, who you got? You got the Packers, the Seahawks. Oh, you know who we forgot about? The Cardinals. The
Yes.
Cardinals, and that's back on the AFC side, right?
No, that
Is
Cardinals are
that
NFC.
NFC?
Yeah, they're in the NFC West.
NFC, man. I don't know. The Cardinals are looking really scary this year. You got Kyler Murray, they got James Conner, Chase Edmonds, DeAndre Hopkins, AJ Brown.
No, they
And
don't
then
have AJ Brown.
it's not AJ or not AJ Brown. Wait,
Uh, DeAndre
no,
Hopkins.
no, no. AJ Green. Is that his
AJ
name?
Green. Oh yeah, that's right. They do
AJ
have
Green.
AJ Green.
AJ Green. I mean, yeah, he's not in his prime anymore, but I'm sure he's still someone they need to look after,
Oh
especially
yeah.
on the opposite end of DeAndre.
Oh yeah.
But on the defensive end, you got J.J. Watt back there. Chandler Jones is still back there, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Is Patrick
Cardinals
Peterson still there?
I believe so. Yeah, I think he is. But
Yeah.
regardless, though, he's. I mean, they got a lot of pieces in place. I think so. The only reason why I didn't put the Seahawks in there, the only reason is just because their defense is still a little suspect, and I don't know if they're going to be because Russell Wilson started out really well. He started out really hot last season, and then kind of I wouldn't say tapered off, but he didn't do as good as he normally does
Right.
toward the end of the season, and
I
so
I don't know, man. I'm really kind of favoring the Cardinals. The Cardinals versus the Bucks in the title game, maybe.
I could see that.
I can see Kyler Murray kind of not just not being the man, and when the pressure's on him.
Yeah.
Brady in his 21st,
Didn't he
22nd
have some
season.
issues with that back at OU?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know. I'm not sure either, so I can't really say on that. But no, I think that's an awesome prediction too. So, do you got it? I think I would say it'd probably be a repeat of the Bucks and the Chiefs.
Dang, that was who did last year, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna give you a Super Bowl winner right now, but maybe I don't know, closer to like week 4 or something. Then I can give you a prediction. See what happens.
I think if it's a healthy Mahomes and he has at least most of his O-line intact, I think the Chiefs take it,
It'll be
to
a
be
close one for
honest.
sure.
Because I think that's one of the things that hurt him in the Super Bowl this last year was, I mean, you saw it. Mahomes was running for his life because
Yeah.
his O-line couldn't hold up against that ridiculous Buccaneers pressure.
Yep.
Like the Buccaneers there, I personally think they should have won a lot more games last season. I think that they didn't live up as much to their. It sounds silly to say they didn't live up to their potential whenever they won the Super Bowl, but
That makes sense.
during the regular season stuff, because I think they went 11-5.
I think no, it was worse than that. I think.
Was it 10-6? It
Um,
was either 11-5 or
let's
10-6.
see what Google has to say.
But I do know that they, in my opinion, did not live up to their expectations. Because I mean, they didn't score a single offensive touchdown against the Saints. They almost got shut out against the Saints.
The Saints
Yeah,
in
it
the
was like
playoffs or
no,
regular
like in
season?
the regular season. It was like 38-3, something like that. Something ridiculous. They got completely shut down. Completely shut down. And so I don't know. It's obviously I'm going to give them credit where credit's due because they did win the Super Bowl, but I feel like they should have played a lot better throughout the season. But I mean, in the past, you have seen teams like the Seahawks going like what 7-9? Is that what they went?
Man, I can't remember.
There
Right.
was one year where
Oh wait. So last year they did go 11-5. Is that what you said?
yeah,
Yeah,
11-5 or 10-6.
11-5. I thought it was. I thought they had more losses.
Yeah, I mean, and in some of those games they did not play well at all. So I just didn't really look at them as like, and as sad as it sounds, even though they did win the Super Bowl, I still looked at them as probably like just a top 5 team as opposed to the best team in the world.
Right.
But then again, though, that's one of the issues that we have with the Super Bowl. It's just one game as opposed to all these other championship things having series.
Right.
Which what would you think about that? Do you think that they should change it to a series, or
Uh,
do you like the fact that it's just one game?
I think just one game is good enough, especially with football. Like I could understand like basketball and baseball's like that too, right? Hockey.
Yeah,
Like football, it's all contact. Like it's all
yeah,
smash mouth. Like it wouldn't be the same.
yeah. The only thing I would say is probably like a best 2 out of 3. But then that would have to be over a 3-week period
Right.
because I'm not going to sit there and ask these guys that just went through a crazy amount of physical activity to
Physical abuse.
yeah.
Having freaking 250-pound Eric Henry stiff arm you into the freaking stands.
That's right. So that is our Super Bowl predictions. And so we've got both of us are agreeing that there's a good chance it's going to be Bucks and the Chiefs as repeaters. So moving on real quick, I know everybody's anxious to know who I think the top backup quarterbacks are in the league. So I got you a little list of 4. Okay, you ready for this?
Let's hear it.
All right, I got Taysom Hill with the Saints, who's technically is still the backup because
Okay.
Jameis Winston is technically listed
Right.
as a starter. Gardner Minshew with the Jags,
Okay.
Mr. Chad Henne with the Chiefs, and Mr. Teddy Bridgewater with the Broncos.
You know, I feel like this question shouldn't have been asked because it's training camp still. Like, honestly, I feel like nobody besides maybe like Ben Roethlisberger and like Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, like every other QB spot is up for grabs. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Especially with these other teams that we just mentioned, like
Yep.
Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston. They're both battling out. Who else did you say? Bridgewater.
Taysom, yeah.
Drew Lock, I'm sure they're probably having a QB1 competition, so
Yep.
we should probably save that for another episode.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and go on record as saying that I like Gardner Minshew just because, I mean, doesn't even have to be backup quarterback.
He probably has the most experience as the quote unquote backup quarterback. I mean, he played all last season, some of the season before that, didn't he?
Yeah, and he's a gamer. He might not have the best physical traits and stuff, but he's a gamer. I mean, I definitely would not be mad if he ended up being my backup because our backups suck. I don't know about how it's going over there in Patriot land, but I know the Titans right now. I'm not happy about our backups.
Right.
So, but yeah, I would say that is that's a pretty good early prediction. I would say that we pretty much knocked off everything on that list that we were looking at for what we thought would be the best teams going into the season and stuff. So, yeah, let us know down below. Who are your insanely early Super Bowl predictions? Do you agree with us or do you disagree with us? Just let us know down there in the comments section.
All right, guys. I think that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you watched to the very end, thank you for supporting and sticking with us. We'll definitely have more content coming here pretty soon.
Absolutely. Make sure you do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for post notifications so you know anytime we post a podcast. Thanks for listening, guys.
All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one.